Hello, this is pck-whiteTiger-name and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition with Mods. We are currently playing with the Mad Max character mod and we're doing alright. We are on expedition 6 of 6 after a disastrous end to the 4th expedition, thinking we were going to die throughout the 5th expedition, to now be on this very lucrative 6th expedition. We got actually 2 different places added to the end for the 6th expedition, which we wouldn't usually have gotten. The one is the demanding pck-whiteTiger-name. Then we've got the desperate pck prehistoric name. Then we might have the lunatic pck volcano dry name. Or the unforgiving desert. As it stands, I think we shall be going for the most lucrative of them all, which is probably going to be the demanding pck-whiteTiger-name. Simply because, wow, look at all those shrines. There are an awful lot of shrines there. We also have a couple of villages, which is probably going to prove very useful. A portal and a missionary. Oh, I'm not too fussed by the mission. The rest, they're very middling, to be honest with you. I suppose the dry one would be a good place to go for. It means not worrying about all those jungles. And we are ahead. You know, that's like going balls to the wall. If we were in like second or third position, I'd probably go for the demanding pck-whiteTiger-name. But yeah, you know what? Thinking on the fly now, we're going to play it safe. We're going to go to lunatic pck volcano dry name. Yes. Different shrines. Oh, then again, because they are corruption, aren't they? That'll bring up corruption. Nope, sticking to our original plan. To demanding pck-whiteTiger-name. After being too excited to sleep, I hurried to the harbour. The crew had preparations left to do, so I spent my time on the deck enjoying the cool breeze. A woman searching for her missing husband arrived at the docks. She was elated at the sight of her loved one. They fell into each other's arms, sobbing with relief. My mind wandered as I absently watched the kissing couple. I knew they would be happy together again, even after all he had endured. Yes. Well, there you go. All's well that ends well. I obtained new funds as a token of gratitude. I had a fleeting conversation with a scout. He had acquired a treasure map that he was willing to part with for an appropriate price. Well, I mean, we've got the space, I like to think. So why not? It's not going to weigh a lot. We could bring some interesting stuff back. How much does he want? 20? Yeah, deal. I was proud to see that stories of my exploits had lured all manner of intrigued personalities. I was approached by several capable persons that were willing to accompany my expedition into the unknown. Who did I want to recruit? So, Alexander Jolly, the sailor. We have Theodore Ebenezer Travers, the assistant. And we have Brother Edmund, the missionary. Now, the thing is, I would really like the sailor. Not only does he have 2 defense die, he does have 3 capacity, although he is superstitious. We also have Wozzyx, but there's an awful lot to go wrong with him. An awful lot. And we've got lots of red dice as it is. He says. Where am I? I'm not on the ship. How can I check my dice when I'm not on the ship? And also, we haven't used the assistant yet. I feel like we're missing something there. Not the butterflies are that interesting. You know what? I'm going to play it safe. We're going to take the sailor. We could use an experienced seaman like Alexander Jolly and welcomed him to our party. The captain informed me that our ship had reached maximum cabin capacity. I would need to dismiss someone if we were inclined to set sail. I'm sorry, Wozzyx. I've brought you back to civilization. I'm going to let you loose now. They're really going to dig those bone cheek things you got going on. They do love it around here. And those neck stretchy rings. All the fashion. I was not without regret. I informed Wozzyx that we did not have the capacity to take him with us. A fracas ensued, which ended with him being escorted from the vessel. I rejoiced as the vessel was ready to head for distant shores. So, 400 monies. Do excuse me a second. Cough. Right, so. Purchase equipment, I guess. We need to take as much as we can here. There's no point keeping any money back. So with all that being said, we will stock up on chocolate and food cans. We need a shovel. So that's those three there. We don't need torches. Learnt my lesson there. Dynamite we shall take all of. That's going to stack as well. The medicine... I mean, rope is pretty useful. Bullets I'm not fussed about. We've got the spears and the other bullets anyway. I mean, we've got a signature shotgun. We, you know, for the sake of 5 and a couple of extra rope. I'm quite happy with the medicine. The medicine's all right. I think that's as close as we're going to get to an even sort of spread of the money. Did we sell the canvas or did we dump it? No, we dumped it, didn't we? I mean, we're probably going to need the moonstone, so we're going to keep hold of the moonstone. Everything else has been useful. We're going to lose the mysterious egg soon anyway, to whatever it may be. So that'll do. At long last, the ship was ready to set sail. Let's go then. Onwards and upwards in Expedition 6. When you're ready. So this will be a 9-region map. Floating in at the bottom, that's always a good thing. Yeah, tall map. I was finishing up my morning ablutions as we reached the land of our imminent adventure. We'd arrived and it was time to sally forth. Oh, we're full. Well, that's not the best. We'll check out the map. We'll see if it's see if the treasure map. See if it's anything close. We can always get rid of the egg. I'm not too fussed by the egg. If it's a tortoise, it's probably a step up from the V8. 4 capacity. Then again, maybe not. Oh, we do get dice though with Mrs. Bateman. And it's a fast mount. Ooh. That is interesting. And we can move across hills better, which is also very useful. All right. Let's go. So. Let's check out the map. So we are needing to be in jungle with swamp near it. And a bit of a bit of an abyss just northeast of the rock. This is pretty rocky. I suppose we just need to get out there and have a look-see around to start off with. Interesting start. What's going on? Oh, the egg. The egg we'd found started to emit strange noises and cracks began to appear on the shell. Something inside wanted to get out, and after a few minutes of trying, it finally succeeded. A baby tortoise laid on the ground before us. Aww. We'll carry him for the time being. We could probably sell him. Oh, well. So, enter the hut. We entered an unusual looking hut. It was dark and damp inside, with all types of dried herbs and other peculiar things hanging from the walls. A native shaman approached us with an absent stare as he chewed on some leaves. Let's trade and hope he's got some green mushrooms. If time was moving slower for him, the shaman got out a small crate and presented his wares. No to the green mushrooms. He does have a moonstone. Effortless movement, page of chasm, page of random teleportation, and page of portal traversal. I'm very aware we don't have a lot to trade at the moment. I would really like to have the effortless movement. Possibly the random teleportation. That's quite expensive. I mean, we could give you a dynamite. 2 dynamites? How about bullets? Not those bullets. How about food? Oh, you like food. Everyone loves food. That is a good trade. And I'm not worried about cleaning people. That's fine. Let's just move on. We can always travel back to the ship for the moment until we get too far out. Oh. Our baby had now been growing at an impressive rate and was able to be of assistance to us. Right, so 4 capacity. Well, that's the same as the V8. Toughness 10. Toughness 12. I mean, I'd get rid of Miss Bateman, but she's got dice, and she's good at climbing hills, which is going to come in ever so useful. Or I get rid of a person, but I could do the dice. So let the tortoise free, I think. Although it was a little upsetting, we wished that what was best for our little one, so we set it free. Oh, just don't come and kill me. That's all I ask. All right, so as far as the mission's concerned, I am not too fussed because he's not going to have anything, and we don't have anything to dump on him as of yet. So we'll just crack on, I think. Oh, we have our first temple. At this point, we can actually make it back to the ship. So as long as it's nothing too obscene. A shrine towered above us. Do we have any rope? We do. Time had eroded what was once had been a majestic sight. I could make out an entrance on an upper platform. We would have to climb up the exterior walls in order to reach it. The structure showed some big cracks, but it seemed safe enough to explore. Okay, well, let's use the rope. I was glad we had brought enough rope. With it, we ascended the weather-torn wall without any problems. Before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. Okay, gold. You know what? It's... then again, I might need the moonstones. Let's take it. What a glorious day. The artifact would sit atop the altar no longer. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to quake. We hurried outside as the shrine collapsed and huge mountains erupted from the ground. Oh dear. That's alright. That's alright. I thought we might get cut off, but we haven't. Right, 68 health. Can we get here relatively quickly? We can. What be you? A camp. We found an old campsite. There were debris of what seemed to be a failed expedition from long before we had stepped foot in this land. The skeletal remains of what must have been a German explorer with a shattered rib cage. The camp reeked. I spotted animal tracks. I had to keep moving or end as someone's dinner. I was certain there were riches to be found here. We formed small teams and scoured the place. We were delighted to see that one of the corpses was still clinging to valuable equipment. Food! Does that stack over 20? No. In which case you can have those back or take the rope. As we departed, we became aware that our presence had attracted inquisitive wildlife. Hyenas. Okay, let's use our crystal ball and check you out. Right, so we can get through that way, which is good to note. Probably have to use up here next time. I think we'll probably have to come back this way. Do we take on the hyenas? Or do we leg it and hope for the best? 30s get home. Let's leg it. Run away! Cool. Right, so with this being kept in mind, what do I want to do? Do I promote Ardashir and then work on Alexander? Because it's cost and flares. So I'm not too fussed about that. We have no cost and flares. We do, however, have some villages we need to go to. And the village rest ante goes up. Yeah, we'll promote him. Nice. So, we will first access the ship storage and get rid of the gold. Everything else we need to keep, sadly. That's fine. And let us rest overnight. Oh. Our group was becoming overwrought, and a discussion between Alexander Jolly, Ardashir escalated into a heated argument. A moment later, the pair were at each other's throats and tried to strangle each other with grave intentions. I've never known anyone not be able to strangle the other person without grave intentions. So let's... Do we want to give up our chocolate? Being so close? No, let's upset Ardashir. Oh, we've lost him. Oh dear. Our attempt to overwhelm Ardashir was poorly judged. He slipped away, yelled all manner of obscenities, and fled into the wilderness. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that's that then. Let's rest overnight. I can't even say that word. Alexander Jolly screeched as a blue butterfly flew past. That night he dreamt of giant butterflies devouring him alive. How terribly preposterous. Just give me my sanity. That's all I wanted to do. We want to rest again. We're good. And all because we wanted to keep a bit of chocolate. Once again. It was a starry night for once. I was at ease with the wonders surrounding me. I considered my old companion James Sterling and wondered on the nature of his fate. Why was he gone? Would we meet again in this world or the next? Why was I still here? I'll tell you what, Mad Max is really hung up on Jim. Really hung up. But hey ho, no time to rest of ours. Oh no, we've got a fire. Awesome. And panthers and hyenas. Oh my. Well, we can use the crystal ball, but not where I'd like to use it, which is annoying. Let's get to there and see if we're any closer, whether we can use the crystal ball just to check out up north. I don't really want to travel that far up unless I have to. Yeah, that's a write-off. What about this map? What's going on? I don't think I've come across anything like that right now. It must be further on in. I mean, it'd be hella convenient if it actually happened now, but hey-ho. So let's come to here. I'll try and give everyone a wide berth. If I can. If we get the panther on the save, that's it, we deed. Alright, panther it is. Or 2. 10 health. So you together. That's a big stomp. Sorry, it's a ram. And if we throw you out as well. If we throw a spear in, can we use it with anything? No. Still nothing? Well. So, spear defense. I can live with that. So, let's take it all and see how much we're going to be overburdened by. 2. I think it goes without saying we're going to need the teeth. So let's drop the... Oh, we don't have to drop everything though, do we? If we dismount you... No, it's just the 1. So 20... yeah, we'll get rid of the meat. And carry on. We've got hyenas on our asses now. No, we're good. Oh. It's very open around here. Let's eat some chocolate. That'll do. We approached a cave. Its opening seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We required a torch. We used our pumpkin lantern to illuminate our descent. We were surprised to see that it was just the entrance to an underground tunnel. Our adventure endured and evaded a slew of potential carnivorous calamities. When I finally saw light ahead, we moved towards it in earnest. Where's that brought us out? Oh, okay. That's not too bad, you know. That is not too bad at all. Do I want to go back, though? That is the question. This looks like a write-off as far as the region's concerned. This also looks like a write-off to a region. It might be worth having a little explore by going back. I mean, we could attack the tiger. We'd have to get... He's jumping mad. Jumping mad, I tell you. No, we'll go back. We'll go back. And with going back, we can now explore a little bit further. And then we can always come back to this. So, a village. They are alright with us. Today we reached a village. The people here look like the best scouts known to this region. As we arrived, the village was buzzing with activity, but no one really paid attention to us. We moved freely about the village and considered our options with these people. The villagers seemed to be very happy about our appearance and welcomed us with open arms. We seemed to be very popular in this region. The natives observed us with curiosity. They were kind and offered us what they could. Oh, they got gold. They got gold, 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 gold. We want Well, ideally, we want to get rid of this. But what would we take? I think the teeth would probably come in useful. Like, how much is the gold? Oh! Well, that works. That's a good trade. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Let's try and recruit first. However, not one of the villagers wanted to join our trek. Perhaps we would need to show our goodwill by trading with them first. We did some trading. Alright, okay. Well, if that was the case, how about if I gave you... what are we on? 1. 3? 4? If we do 4 standing, does everyone want to come with us now? Ha ha ha! Soon enough, I found a group of would-be new Trek members and had to decide on a new recruit. So we've got Vokan, the animal handler, who has animal capacity +1, which is awesome. For all pack animals, that's +2 for us. We have the scout, which has got the same dice, the same hand, a little bit more capacity, but the other one actually is better. Or we can take Missy, the water buffalo. I think we're going to take the animal handler. Vokan, the animal handler, joined our trek. We felt comfortable in the midst of the overjoyed villagers. Cool. Do I want to do anything else? We could rest. We're in good standing with them. Why not? Oh, I told the team to unpack our things and prepare for the night. In a quiet moment, one of the village elders asked my opinion on the delicate matter of who had created humankind. Do we have anyone religious here who can annoy? Probably not. Evolution. We explained to him that in our opinion, humans were a natural result of evolution. He listened to our explanation in silence. Straight over his head, that was. Straight over his head. So, nothing else to worry about here. So, we might as well leave. Vokan stayed behind for a while as he had more business to attend to with the villagers. However, he caught up with the trek not long after we had left. Oh, and he's heartbroken. That's alright. In which case, we're not going to promote you, sir. That's for sure. Let's promote you. And on to the next. On to the next. Do I want to go north or do I want to go west? I probably want to go west, actually. 47. On to the other side of the hills. Oh, that's another write-off. That's good. Good to note. This map, let's have a quick look. Lots of greenery. Bit of a crack. It's not this one next to here, that's for sure. It wouldn't be any of these, I don't think. I think we've picked well here. If we move to there, because we can always loop around to the cave if something bad was to happen at this shrine. Let's eat the rest of the chocolate to free up the space and examine the shrine. A shrine towered above us. Time had taken its toll on the structure. I could make out an entrance on the upper platform. We would have to climb up the exterior walls in order to reach it. I sniffed at the air like a public house or a roadside ditch. Then I saw the vapours, foul swaves of sickly fumes, tendrils rising out of tiny cracks in the floor. That's not good. Use the rope. Have a look-see. What you got? Lots of gold. Take it all. The floor began to crack under the pressure of the foul gas. Below I could see a frightening mass of bubble and pop. I fled outside only to see the shrine collapse in a cloud of stench so vile I could not begin to describe it. It moved fast towards us. That's alright, I guess. It could have been a lot worse. Let's move on. So, oh dear. We'll pick up some stuffs here. This bleak and ancient place was situated in the midst of a swamp, strewn with the remains of long-dead elephants. For some unfathomable reason, many generations of the majestic creatures had come here to die. I was confident we would find something valuable here. I instructed the people to form small teams and investigate the surroundings. Tusky. And I just want to head up onto this hill for the time being. I just want to have a look around, see what there is. Get a lay of said land. Okay. Hang on. Mappy map. No. Oh. Yeah, well, it wasn't going to be you anyway. All right. Well, that looks very pyramid-y, biome, which isn't good for us. 14. Let's eat a little bit of these food cans. And I suppose if we have a look-see here first. Yes. Or do we risk it for a biscuit? 33. Yeah, let's have a look around. We might be able to see over the swamp. Oh, it's a shrine. Oh, we can actually rest here. Awesome. That worked out well. In fact, before we rest, because bad stuff's going to happen if we rest on it with no sanity, let's eat as many of those we can, then rest. We prepared camp and allowed everyone to rest. The team eagerly gathered wood for a fire. All this travelling led us to inherently know each other's perks, habits and foibles. We discussed our different childhoods, which awarded me a greater appreciation of my team. Alexander Jolly told me about how he was attacked by a fierce dog when he was a child. Since then he bore a deep distrust against them. Vokan recalled how he fell into an anthill when he was a child. Ah, the other half live, eh? We prepared for departure. No, we're not. We settled down and allowed everyone to rest. The mood was buoyant as I ordered wood to be gathered for a fire. It was a starry night. For once I felt at ease with the nature surrounding me. I considered my old companion, Ardashir, and wondered on the nature of his fate. Oh, you're very much a thinker, aren't you, Mad Max? I had you down as a fighter, but no. You're more of a philosophist, shall we say. A philosopher, I suppose is the best way of putting it. We prepared for departure. The imposing rock overhang had been a great shield. Do we want to go for that last 9 just to waste time? Probably. Vokan started singing in a foreign language. While the melody was initially a little difficult to follow, we soon simmered down and looked upon the starry sky as the singing soothed our minds. Old MacDonald had a farm. Alright, I think we're good to go. We can always come back here as well. At this point, I think I am going to use my crystal ball to uncover a way to this question mark. There has to be a way. There is no way. That is rubbish. That is terrible. So we can't get through there because of the river. So the only way around is to keep a dynamite back and use it to get through here. Because there's no way around here. That's terrible. Okay, well, crack on, I guess. Oh. Today the expedition reached an ancient temple located on a mountain face. It was a truly majestic sight. A large opening led inside. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. An ornate altar stood in its centre. We found a wooden goblet, filled with a strange liquid, standing on top of the altar. Intuition told me that one of our number should drink it. So, here's the thing. I'm going to make Jolly drink it, because we can afford to lose a defense die. And if it's a bonus for anything, that's great. If he turns into Abomination, that's fine as well. Inhuman strength. He looked at me for a brief moment and then down the whole liquid. He put down the chalice and unintentionally almost crushed it with his hands. Drinking from the potion seemed to have tremendously increased his strength, and he is now more than willing to carry a few more crates. Oh, okay. So how much more can you hold? 2 more. Wow. Well, there you go. Let us get onto this hill. I want to see what's going on in this area. Okay, dokay. Map. No, I thought it might have been around here, but it's not. Okay. Okay. Do we go to the next question mark? Might as well have a look-see, I suppose. Oh, it's another village. How unhappy are they? Ah, they're doing all right. This evening we reached a village. The group were in reverence of the spirit world. As we arrived, the whole village was bowed before a mysterious-looking idol. I hoped we would still be welcomed as we tried not to interrupt their rites. A peculiar-looking stone idol stood proudly in the heart of the village. We were guided into the village by a crowd of cheering kids. We seemed to be very popular in this region. The natives observed us with caution. They were polite and offered us to help our cause. What you got? Nothing of major interest. Nothing I'm willing to sell for. So, cancel. Let's just rest. As darkness fell, the natives lit a campfire and invited us to sit with them. One of the villagers looked very concerned. She appeared to ask for my name. I did not want to cause offence, so I gave my name. Once she heard it, she grew more upset still. I can make out references to Rockatansky in her diatribe. She screamed that a man named pck-whiteTiger-name visited some time ago and forewarned them about a demon with my name. He was quite successful at tarnishing my reputation, it appeared. Oh. Well, that's not very good. We better just sleep then for the time being. We don't want to be upsetting anyone. I slept in great comfort and safety. The next morning I woke up to face a gathering of natives. Do I want to rest again? Yes. Oh. I told the team to unpack our things and prepare for the night. I couldn't believe my eyes. I discovered Ardashir Sorabaji tied to a fence at the rear of the village. Apparently he had tried to attack a villager. To free him, I would have to make up for his offensive actions. Sorry, friend. We don't need you. We left Ardashir for the villagers to deal with. Perhaps they would keep him, perhaps not. It was not in my power anymore. No, damn right. Screw him. We'll rest once more. Oh, we've got a barter now. This is where it gets expensive. Have an animal tooth. Oh. Have an animal tooth and some food cans. Or a food can. Even better. This night the villagers held a ritual ceremony. They offered us a bowl of cooked meat that had a disgusting aroma to it. It looked like a bit like monkey meat. Vokan was taken aback and informed us that it was possible that the meat was human flesh. Ah, we're about to eat our translator. Why not? Oh, we lost sanity. Oh, okay. We'll sleep again. We're doing okay for gold. I don't really want to upset them unless I have to. Yeah, they're like mega unhappy with us. We'll leave. We'll leave. And we're being followed. Tip top. So, do I hit the temple now? 26? We might have to take out a tiger. Stop. Let's do this now. In fact, let's upgrade you first. Nice. Now let's do it. Just the one? 14. Nice. At this point, I should probably start throwing in the spears. Although, space isn't an issue. So you to 4. Roll. So what do you stack with? Point blank. Boom. And take it all. Take it all. So on to here. Examine. Celestial symbols of the sun, moon, and stars were carved on the various surfaces of the structure. Never good. Never good. So what you got? Lots and lots of gold. Take it all. As we took what we came for, I noticed a black nothingness begin to form atop the altar, like a pinprick in the flesh of reality. It was expanding steadily, visibly, destructively. All we could do was run as far away as possible and hope. That's alright. Nothing to worry about. Stone circle. I think at this point we'd be best to hit this, hit whatever this is, and then get down to the cave to get up to the top of the map. So enter stone circle. show me where the ruins are. And deny the tribute. Oh, okay. We're going to fight them now. We steeled ourselves against the intimidating native warriors, but clearly they had not been bluffing and readied their weapons. Alright, how much health do they have? 8s? 8 we can handle. Roll it. So you and you. You can go. You can go. And just the one. Oh. That's what I meant. For you. What you got? Take it all. Just the one left. That's fine. So we shall eat those to free up some space. We're still overburdened. Let's drop. See, I'm still holding out for this treasure map. I'm not feeling it at the moment. I mean, it could be over here. Could very well be over here. Looking at it. All right. Well, let us get rid of the meat and come down to here. I feel safer coming along that side. 39 to what? 21? Oh, we'll risk it. Oh. That is bad. We approached a mysterious structure that seemed to be partially made out of pure gold. We discovered a mechanism of sorts on one of the sides. With a little time, we would surely be able to activate it. However, what would happen upon activation remained a mystery. After much talk, we were able to activate the grand mechanism. All of a sudden, an enormous column of light launched from the seal. Right, so that is bad, because that means we're going to have to find at least one more. Travel, 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 travel. Oh dear. Natives. Now, I'm very much aware we need that last dynamite. We cannot afford point blank. Yeah, we cannot afford to use it, really. Which is bad. Bad. Point blank. Let's throw a few of these in. So, what do you stack with? Nothing. So, what do you do? Rip a leap of 4 and bleeding. You know what? It's probably best using that on you. And then if we roll. Still nothing? Come on! Throw me a freaking bone. Throw me a bone. We're done. Evade. We got what? 6? So if we throw you out. You're dead. Hey? Oh yeah, because he had the health. Okay, that's fine. I dig it. One more of those then. And what do you have? Oh, take it all. So. We shall use you. Eat you. Use you on our jolly guy. Which leaves us one overburdened. We can get rid of the torch. And get into the cave, damn it. So. Something's going on over here. I don't quite know what it is. But it's not good, that's for sure. So our food. I mean, is it worth coming down and just checking it out? 24? Possibly. I mean, if it's the head of the pyramid, it will tell us where the other thing is. Or it could be a portal. Yeah. I'm not feeling too confident to use the portal right now. We've got a hell of a lot of good stuff. I don't really want to be wasting it. Speaking of such, a map. Map. I feel this is a dud. Let us instead... Let's eat our food. Can we get back up there? 20. I'm going to risk it. I've got a feeling this is going to be a waterfall. I'm hoping it's a waterfall. Awesome. As sweat poured over my brow, I had a hard time to keep my eyes open. Vokan had strayed from the path when he ducked under a large tree. The tree was so rotten to the core and made an ugly sound as if it came crashing down on him with all its weight. As it came crashing down on him. Vokan screamed in anguish, and I could his foot sticking out in an unnatural angle. 50 chance, 50-50 chance. We got it. We got it. I broke away the branches, trapping Vokan, and managed to free Vokan from his arboreal incarceration. He was severely injured, but alive. That's alright. We got medicine. Cool. So, let us rest a lot. The waterfall was something to behold. It was an awe-inspiring sight. The water cooled the air, creating a fresh breeze. Rest it. Oh, he's got scurvy now. Vokan complained about pains in his gums. Luckily, you don't need your gums to journey onwards now, do you? Only later, I noticed that he had bandaged sore spots on his body. Physician highly recommended. Alright. Let's rest again. I laid awake and listened to the menacing wildlife surrounding me. It had me wondering if there was a way to foresee the kinds of curses that awaited me. Yes, we know all about that. Rest again. Oh, we found some whiskey. While we were sitting around the campfire, Alexander Jolly revealed 2 bottles of whiskey he had secreted away. I rather did not want to know where he had hidden them thus far. No, no, no. So this is as high as we're going to get. I've got a feeling this crab is coming for us. So let's leave. We will go northwards. If he's heading towards us, this is bad. So, yeah, that's where the head's going to be. We've got angry natives first. Oh. Why is everyone bleeding? I have no idea. Is it from this plume? Could be. Okay. Attack angry natives. It's going to happen. We've got to take him on and the crab. So, yeah, just have to do our best here. Roll. You and you. Shotgun blast, multi-attack. 3 hit. If I was to pull you out and throw you in and hold on to you and roll again, does nothing stack with you? Alright, fair enough. You and you, 3 damage. You can disappear then, sir. Roll again. You do nothing. You know what? You can die with your heals. Have you got heals? Have you got heals? No, we're good. Well, shotgun attack again. And 2. If we throw in our last bullet, that should be enough. Cool. And, ooh. We'll definitely take you two. And let's use them. So, let's give him that to Vokan. And then we can use up the medicine on the rest. So, me and Alexander. 1 left. Bateman, I guess. Frees up a space as well. We do have the Krabby Crab on us, which isn't good. We need to sort of take it very easy. Stop, 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 stop. Oh. Wow. Wow. There's nothing I can do here, is there? 25 health. If we flee, we're going to lose both our people. That's my only problem with that. And I can't heal. Oh. So even if we got a good roll and I use my spears, we're still not going to last enough. We're going to have to just flee. Yeah. Yep. Saw that happening. Right, 58. We are aggroed. Oh, wow. It's a load aggroed. So let's get rid of that by doing that. We can get rid of the tigers. The gold we're going to keep. I'm going to have to give up on this treasure map. So I'll get rid of the spade. The spears can stay. I really got to think about this. And this is hoping now that we're still overburdened. Are we mounted? We're not. Well, I really need to think about this. So this isn't worth hardly any fame. So let's get rid of the tusk. So that's 2 items. We've got so much gold. Arguably, we're not going to be able to get into any more fights. So let's get rid of the spears. That's 1 overburdened. I mean, do I get rid of some gold? 70 fame, 50 fame, 70 fame. Let's get rid of the golden goblet. Then again, am I going to risk going into a cave again? Probably not. Let's get rid of the lantern. 18 to there. That works for me. Please be the last item. Right, so. Activate the seal. Please show me where the pyramid is. You bastard. You absolute bastard. And as it turns out, we're about to lose the pyramid anyway. I mean, at this point, do I just go home? Have we lost our ship yet? We haven't. I'll tell you what. Let's use the random teleportation item. See where that takes us. That's lucky. That's really lucky. My issue is, can we go around so the panther can't attack? Here's hoping. Oh! He cut us off! Oh, that's probably not good. As long as no one dies, we'll be fine. Okay. We died. You can drag and drop already placed items, waypoints on your mouse. So there you go. Yeah, it's been falling apart for a long time. I'm sure you agree. I feel like I was very unlucky, but I'm going to put it down to the fact that we were screwed over on that 4th expedition. That's when things started to unravel pretty quick, which is very, very annoying. I don't think it was my fault. Please let me know if it was my fault. I'd be very open to knowing why. But I think if we could have got away with taking down the panther then, or at least fleeing the panthers, we could open up that last seal and we could have used the dynamite to blow a hole through the mountain to get to the pyramid before the abyss would have got us. And we would have won by the skin of our teeth. And it would have been glorious. Oh, so glorious. But as it stands, we're dead. Not our fault. Not our fault. Just the way that the dice rolls sometimes, I'm afraid. So there we go. That is our playthrough with Mad Max complete. I am going to do one more before we take a break from the Curious Expedition. And I think it will be with John Rambo. And we're going to see if John Rambo can take down the T-Rex. Seeing as although we technically took down the T-Rex last time, because we didn't finish the quest, because the ship sank, it'd be good to be able to see John Rambo, you know, bring it home for the Americans. But we'll look at that next time around. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.